and I'm just gonna go ahead and let me make sure that everything is working properly. Sorry. There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and put all this information out there so I can quit thinking about it, because if I don't put it out, somebody's gonna put it out. So let's go ahead and do it. So here's Mesa. You don't have to use the build if you don't want to. I always and will always recommend that you use, or you take this build and adjust it to your needs, because I'm not here to say build this. What's going on, son? How you doing? Can't you just put all the builds in one vid? No, because I need to milk views like the rest of these niggas. So I'm making a statement. That's what I'm doing basically. But anyway, so we have Mesa Prime, right? What this Mesa Prime is made for is for balance, right? So if you're doing, you can do boss fights, you can do Scarlet Spear, you can do, it's a peacemaker build, right? Now, if you notice, it's only got 150 power strength, as you guys are, you know I don't really use that. A lot of strength on it. I have a strength build, but that's coming in the next video. Then we have Arcane Velocity. What Arcane Velocity is going to do is it's going to increase the fire rate of her regulators by 120% on critical hit. Now, why am I not using something that does damage? Well, there's a couple things. So one is that there is, sorry about that, there's only one other arcane that actually does damage for secondaries, but that's on headshot, and her pistols don't get headshots. And I keep spelling it wrong, I apologize. There we go. And that's where is it? It's not Arcane Awakening, Arcane Precision. So on headshot you get 300% damage. Her regulators don't get headshots. This is why no one uses Arcane Precision. Well, you can if you proc a headshot before you do it, but then you'd have the 18 seconds with 300 plus damage to her regulator. So that does work. You can do that. Pistolier, I don't recommend doing that because you don't need ammo on her. And then Arcane Awakening, that's cool, but you have to reload a weapon before you do that. So let's say, for example, you hit, if you're taking a Tonkor with her, sure, because you're going to be reloading all the time. So you hit reload as soon as you see a proc, pop your peacemaker, and then you're good to go. So you can do that, but for me, only because I like consistency and reliability, I chose Arcane Velocity, right? As far as what we're doing in the helmet system, we're running Dispensary. Now, it's not as long as I would like it to run, but it is 21 seconds, right? Now with the high efficiency on it, I'm able to let these guys run for a long period of time, being that they only drain 3.75 energy per second, right? Can I survive with this build? Yes, I got quick thinking, prime flow, I got adaptation. This is reducing my damage by 90%. I like Mesa's Waltz, that's why I have it. Quick thinking is there with a 240% efficiency coupled with prime flow, giving me whatever this number is times 2.4 additional health, and that's pretty much the gist of it. With 150, I'm able to achieve my 90% damage, 95% damage reduction. So this is a relatively balanced build. How does it look like in mod? I don't fucking know. Let's see. So let's see. If you proc Pistolier, does the energy drain stop? No. Because your energy drain isn't dependent on your pistols. Your energy drain is just your energy drain. So we are going to go to mod still path and see what happens. She might die, she might survive, I don't know. We're just going to do it. So all them views. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, first we got Zephyr, and now we got Octavia, and I'm like, oh my god, like, dude, for real? And everybody's doing the same thing. I know exactly what they're doing. It's like, dude, come on, man. Like, you don't want to teach them how to do it. You want to, like, all right, man.
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Cool. Hit that. They're probably going to wash me anyway. And let's see what happens.
Just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules.
Well, that was pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna try and stay here until a bombard or something comes out. I'll get hit by a bombard missile, and then we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I gotta hit the thing. Oops. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to show her pistols off. Huh. Alright, how does this fare in a hallway?
For life support.
Well, for one, they're having a hard time killing Mesa. Uh-oh. Let's see how many shots she can take. Whoa.
I've delivered a life support capsule.
She is a tanky little bugger.
Activating it will buy you more time.
Alright, so you guys were able to see the tankiness, right? So just by simply hitting that, she was actually able to take a lot of hits in Mott Steel Path, as you can see, right? Now for Mott Steel Path, I'd say that's actually pretty respectable, because there should be more than 20 odd people or something like that in here. The only reason I'm not really I'm not doing too much is because I don't want to spend a whole video just in Mott. I kind of want to give you just kind of the gist of what it's going to look like. But yeah, I mean, it's able to kill the enemies relatively quick. Also, be mindful her peacemakers, or her regulators, I'm sorry. Her regulators, what they do ramp up damage, so it takes a second. But not just fire rate, they ramp up damage as well, so you gotta be mindful of that. So if you want that peak performance, you wanna have that additional fire rate on it. And then after this, I'll go show you the regulators, because the regulators, that's actually the meat and potatoes of her damage. And you can build one of two ways. I chose the way that I chose. You can do the other way. So, oops. Ah, I thought I could get it. Come on. There we go. Hey, that works. Alright. Can she air out rooms? I don't know. Let's see. How's the track going? The track is going amazing. Would you like to hear it? But yeah, I think you guys get the gist of that, Mesa. So, 300 in the blink of an eye. Hilarious. Make Peacemaker work in closed spaces. I'll post it in the Discord, because it's like not completely done, but almost. I'll post it in the Discord. So I'll show you guys the regulators that I use. There's really only one other way that I know to build them. Cool, barrel's back. I have now spent 12 million credits on pedestals. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of credits. Alright, so Regulators Prime. The only difference between mine and about 90% of other people's is that I use dual stats and they use the 90s. I recommend you use the 90s if you can. I'm just too lazy to farm my mines. The reason why is because you're going to be shooting so many bullets. You're basically shooting the equivalent of combs with multi-shot worth of bullets. So you can get away with using 90s if you'd like to. It will give you 60% more overall damage. But this is the build that I use. It's min-maxed to the best of my ability. This is what I use. You can use it how you want. Of course, adjust to what's needed if you want to run I don't know, magnetic toxin, you can do that. I chose corrosive heat because the heat is, you know, it's the prime mod, so I'm not skipping on 165 just damage, right? And then corrosive because these aren't slash based weapons. You can run viral if you like, and actually I would recommend running viral if you're going against either the corpus or the infested, as viral triples all damage done to the health. So if you proc 10 stacks on their shield, by the time you get to their health, they're taking triple the damage rather than whatever this corrosive is doing. So that's an option. If you like memes and that's your thing, you can just run anemic agility and chuckle until your stomach bursts. That's a thing too. So, but that's pretty much about it. As far as other mesas, now there is another mesa which I'm sure maybe Sabuchi might shit his pants if I don't bring up, and that is the Arcane Energized Dispensary build, which I don't even think he believes in. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a ass load of power strength for no apparent reason, right? You're gonna have your whatever your drain is, get your drain as good as you can get it while maintaining a buttload of strength, right? Put Dispensary on, and then run Arcane Energize. And that is literally it. Make sure you have at least 150 duration, as you are going to want as close to 20 seconds as possible. This will only give you 2 to 3 orbs, but only takes, even though it only has a 4% chance to proc Energize, you'd be surprised how often you might just magically pop Energize. So you'll have a 250 power strength with you have a 250 power strength with no need to do energy pickups, basically, on a Mesa. So you're a stationary 250 power strength Mesa that does not need to run anywhere. You just sit there and shoot shit. Every so often you have to run in a circle of 5 meters, because after 60 seconds, or it's either 60 seconds or 2 meters, or 2 minutes, sorry about that, it disables your ability to do pickups, just to give you guys a heads up, right? So you're gonna have to stop and run in a circle or something just to enable the pickups again, and then pop Dispensary and get you shooting again. So that's an option. One that I personally am going to be using for Scarlet Spear for Mesa is basically the exact same thing as the first one, down to the T. The only difference is, instead of Dispensary, I'm using Zada's Whisper. Why not? I mean, I don't understand why somebody would not use that. Why would you take a strength Mesa when you can just completely disable their ability to be resistant? And Mesa kills 155s relatively easy, so I'm pretty sure it's not that far off from a 188 or whatever level they are in space or whatever, right? You can just add power strength too if that's a concern to you. So boom, that's my Mesa. If you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Clickbaity, God tier, this, that, and the third, best ever, everyone else is wrong, I'm right, bullshit, and you guys have a great day. Alright. Alright, that's enough for me being a Debbie Downer. I'm just joking. You guys know I'm joking. I hope you guys know I'm joking, but, you know what I mean, and that's the Mesa I use, and I do run generic. You can, oh, by the way, you can also run, let me show you guys this last piece. Now, this is only for people who kind of want to go overboard. Now, if you can run Materai, as Materai will give you your IPS damage increase of 25% and an elemental damage increase of 25%. You can kind of look at this as just a base 25% increase on everything on your regulators. A little bit overboard, but it's there if you just need that extra icing on the cake. As it stands right now, there are no pistol amplifying set bonuses, so there's nothing you can do in that department. But you know, if you guys find something crazy to use that. This is the one I use, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys got something out this video, and I'll be hollering at you guys in the next of 30 or 40 videos. Alright, you guys take it easy. Peace. Woo! Oh, let me read these comments before I go. Hold on. The hell is going on here? Ignis Wraith there though. Barrel got trash. Oh, okay, y'all talking about Barrel. This man about to beat exception of a handful, basically the whole community. Yeah, Frost, Ember, Prop, Vine, Food. Oh, y'all talking about that. Alright, y'all take it easy. Peace.